So today I may be sowing some of all of these things because we're supposed to be getting some rain all week long, and we've already got some today, so the soil is nice and soft. The only thing is a matter of me finding a place to put them. Hey guys, I'm out here doing a garden check, and I'm also doing a harvest check. So I see that I still have a couple of these long beans to harvest, and I'm going to get those today. These strawberry, no, tomato black strawberry. I'm gonna have to look again to see when these are ready, but for the most part, all of the ones that I planted so far, this is the way they look. So they're pretty to me. I don't know if you guys know. Let me know. So I have a lot of them to pick around here. Um, I got most of the green beans off of here yesterday, and I know I said not the cucumber plant, but I know the bush beans in there. I said I'm just gonna reseed, so I won't be getting to that today because it's the heat index is like 100 degrees, even though it's shady right here right now. And these are some of the beans that I just planted like last week. Look at that. This is nice. So I really have made up my mind that from now on I'm going to wait to plant beans. I'm not going to do them in early spring because it really doesn't make a difference. And they do better, for this time of the year. And then I'm looking at so that's proof here. That's proof with this one here. And these are much better than spring planted ones. And then also for the corn, I just planted this corn last week. And this was one of the peppers that I left in here. And this was one of the I think this is cabbage. But I left it here just because I wanted to see what would happen. Let's go take another one. Let's go take a look at the other one. Okay, so here are some more of the climbing beans that I just planted like just a few weeks ago. And you see, they're just as nice as the ones that I planted just in the spring. So, yeah, I really do not think I will be starting them that early. I could use that space for something else, including tomatoes. I did all of these tomatoes from seed, and they're just as nice as the ones that I planted early. In addition to this, this is zucchini that I planted from seed recently. So I have one there, just one so far, and I'm really pleased to say, no vine borers. I was all ready to plant some more, just for that reason. I have another one there, but I was going to plant another crop just because I thought that maybe the vine borer would get me, but they haven't, and they usually do. There's no vine borer, but there's that other spotted lanternfly thing that's all over the place this year, and I had never seen before. And this is that other bean plant, and these the ones here are the dragon's tongue. So I didn't have enough to fill up all the layers, so I ordered some more. I ordered them the same day that I planted these. And you see, it was just only a few days ago, and these are up already. They're up. And I think this was a marigold, so I may take that out. I might put some more in there. And the stuff that I planted with these seed holders, they're up already too. Oh wow. I think it's carrots in those, and lettuce in these two. One lettuce have come up. Some more beans are up here. Okay, so I'll just take one off. But that's pretty good. I ordered some more of these too. I really like these seed holder things. Today is the last day of the sale, just in case you might be thinking about getting some. So this is the green stalk that I said is my favorite, that I'm not going to take down anytime soon. You see, it's producing very nicely. Those are eggplants I've never grown before. I've never even eaten that kind before. this red one that looks like a tomato. And sweet potatoes are growing nicely in here. And let's see what else is around here. So this is a different type. I think this might be that purple eggplant. And tomatoes. Now this purple rain tomato that I'm waiting so patiently on looks like it's finally starting to flower. Look at that. And so this will be one green stalk that I will not take down like I did the other one. So far I took down 2 leaf green stalks and 1 original. So the original is the one there that I have the corn in, and this is the one that's been down on the ground that I've been trying to figure out which plants I'm going to let continue to grow and which ones I'm going to take out. But when I did that and I took them down to take out, I realized that these plants down here are growing much better like this than they were all stacked up together. So I may just be a little bit more patient about it. Oh, I didn't see this cucumber. This almost looked like one of my cousins. Look at that. I'm going to go ahead and get it off before I forget because I didn't even see it. So I can add it to that relish that I might make. Okay, so I'm sitting here on the deck trying to decide before I do my little harvest what to plant next. Now I did get a few free gifts from Baker Creek. So I'm thinking that, okay, first of all, I found these in my bag. I don't know how old they are, how long I've had them. Let's see. But let's see, there's an expiration date. Oh, the expiration date isn't on here. I even ripped that off. So I don't know how long I had those Christmas lima beans, but I do remember that they're pole beans and they grow about 8 feet tall. So I'm going to plant those. I know I'm going to plant those. This is what they look like. So this is all I found in that little bag. 7 little beans. So I'm going to plant those, and if they grow, I'll save some of the seeds for next year. But in addition to that, I think I'm going to grow something else. And this Japanese tiger melon, it's only supposed to grow about 8 feet tall, and then the melons are pocket size. So I'm going to try some of these. So I'll try some of these, just a couple of plants of these. I'm going to poke a couple of these sunflower plants right in the ground, and then I know I'm going to have to cover them up so the birds or squirrels or whatever won't get them. But Baker Creek just sent me these also. Now I've read about these, the Bonnie Best. I guess they need a trellis also. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get to these this year, but we'll see. There's time for that too. These China Jade cucumbers. Now I might do 2 plants of these also, just 2 to start out with, and then I may take some around there to my cousin. Oh, unless I grow them up there on my deck. Now you see, that deck over there is full of sun all the time. That's why we don't really sit up there. But this deck that I'm sitting on right here, this is shady, but none of this really takes the shade. So I am going to think about that too. Now, if you guys know anything about this yellow tomato, Dr. White tomato, please let me know. I may do these also. It says heavy yield on these as well. And then, of course, the dragon's tongue beans, which is in this green stalk right here that I just planted last week, and they're all up already. Okay, so I do have this one of these water jugs. I have one here, and then I have another one down there at that table that I like to sit at, but it's too sunny right there right now. So what I might do is I'm trying to decide if I want to put these in here and then just set it beside one of the trellises, or do I want to put these well, not those, they kind of long, but these Christmas pole beans in there, and just let them grow up one of my 6 foot tomato cages, and then just top it off. But let's see, it says to plant them about 6 inches apart. Let's see, one, another one here, because I only have 7, and then I may be able to do it if I put the trellis, move these over a little bit, and then just put the trellis on the outside, because I really want to grow it. First of all, I want to see if they grow, and second of all, I want to collect the seeds. So I think I made up my mind for this one. Okay, so I decided to put my Mammoth Gray Stripe sunflowers. I decided to put 2 into this square pot right here, and well, I know that these sunflowers have a taproot, so I thought about putting 2 into this pot right here, and then one here in this raised bed, and one over there in this raised bed. But then I know that it has a fairly long taproot. I do have tomatoes growing in this bed, and I have a couple of broccoli plants planted in this bed. But as far as planting anything else in this bed anytime soon, I have not decided to do that. And I also know that these things get pretty tall. And my hope is that they will not block the sunlight of anything that's behind me. So I think I'm going to opt not to plant inside the bed. I think I'm going to just pop a few of them down in this raised bed right here, but back here towards the back. Let me do that now while I'm thinking about it. And this is the type of sunflower seed that I like to eat. And in the past, when I've grown them big and tall like this, I actually did let the things dry, and I actually made sunflower seeds out of them and ate them. So this is what they look like, just like the ones that they sell in the store. That's this gray stripe mammoth. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plant one here, and then I'm going to move this. I'm not going to plant inside the ground. Maybe I'll just plant one here, and I'll just do about approximately 12 to 18 inches apart, and then here it is. So I have one here, and one here. Now as far as this broccoli is concerned, I'm not sure what this broccoli is going to do. This is one of the plants that I transplanted out of that bed that was being dug up by moles or gophers or something. So I'm not really sure what it's going to do, but it's the same plant as this came out of there also. But this one, you see, is doing much better, and it's probably because it's getting more sunlight. So I think I'm going to just start off with I may do 4, I might do 5. I don't want to waste the space in this raised bed, so I might do a few. Hopefully some of them will live, some will feed the birds, and then I will get some. So I'm going to plant these, and then I'll be back to show you what I did. So I've decided to plant about 7 of these. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all I can see is 6 right now. So I'm going to cover them all up. I'm going to dig them in, cover them up with some soil, and then I'm going to cover them with these baskets right here, because I don't want the squirrels or birds or something to get to them before they can get a good chance at germination. And I'll show you the final setup when I'm done. Okay, so I got my 7 seeds down, So I'm just going to cover each of them like this. Press them in and cover. Okay, so I got them all planted, and I'm about to cover each little hole, if I can remember, with one of these little trash cans. So this is my final setup, and hopefully in a few days these will go on and germinate, and I'll have something nice to show you. So I have decided to put my jade cucumbers right here where my dwarf sweet peas were, and I figured it's too hot for these right now, so I might as well take them down. So I'm going to take all of this down now and then proceed to plant my jade cucumbers. So it really wasn't that hard. I just pulled the trellis off, and now I'm going to just remove the plants. I'm not going to plant the cucumbers in this box though. I'm going to move this box and put the cucumbers directly in the ground. So I'll be back. I decided that this is where I will put my cucumber, the China Jade cucumbers. I put one here, let's see, one here, and one here. I thought I put one over here somewhere, but it might be lost. Oh, here it is, and one here. Okay, so they're all here, and I think what I'm going to do is lift this trellis up just a little until they germinate. When they germinate, I put the trellis back over them for support, but in the meantime I want to get them all under this trash can to make sure nothing pulls them up before they get a chance. So that's the China Jade cucumbers underneath of this trash can here next to the kiwi vine, and I will fertilize all of this when it comes up, in addition to moving the trellis up and over, moving the trash can and moving the trellis up and over. Okay. So these tomatoes right here were planted over there in a shady spot, and as you can see, it has plenty of leafy green, beautiful greens, but no flowers and no tomatoes. So I moved them over here to this sunny spot. I moved the peas, and so hopefully I'm watching the sunlight. This green stalk right here doesn't seem to be impacting the amount of sun that comes through here, and hopefully this cucumber will be up and going over before these 6 sunflowers get too big, and so then everything will be able to catch the sun for photosynthesis. So that's my hope, and we'll see. So my next project is this Japanese tiger melons. Now these melons are supposed to grow like very, very small, like kind of like pint size or so. So I'm going to grow these melons in this container right here, and while I look for a spot. So I got my my tiger melons, Japanese tiger melons planted. I put 3 in this pot. I spaced them about 8 inches, even though the package says a little bit further than that. I'll make sure I add more soil and give it water, extra fertilizer, water, soil, because I put so many in here. Hopefully they'll all come up. So I got this planted. I got my sunflowers planted, some cucumbers planted. I got some tomatoes moved. I got my Christmas pole beans planted in that container up there. And now I'm on to the next project. Guys, I wanted to give you an update on my kale that I planted recently. It's starting to grow. It's like this shady area better right here. And my kale crops, for my fall kale crops. So they're all a little happier over here in the shade. And it looks like the 1,000-head kale that I tried to restart, it came up and died. It may just be too hot. So tomorrow, hopefully, I'll remember to bring some more seeds out. And this is the bee balm, and oh, that's more 1,000-head kale. And what is this? Oh, this is 1,000-head kale, but this one actually survived. So if I remember, I'll bring some more seeds out for that tomorrow. But just in case so that you guys will know, not too much sun for these, not too much heat. Not necessarily the sun, but the heat. And I didn't have enough water down there. But for these, I made sure I just leave lots of water down there. Plus it rained today. Okay. And for this, back to this Amazon planner, I'm trying to find out what it could be useful for. You see it has wheels on it, but it's still kind of hard to turn. And so you guys know this thing wasn't cheap. But I'm going to go ahead and try to plant some of these dragon's tongue. I'm going to just put one in each pocket. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I'm going to do 18 pockets because this top one look like some of the onions I put in here may survive. Well, let's see. No, this one isn't no good, so I'm going to take this out of here. I have a strawberry in here. It looks like it want to survive. So I'm going to put, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I'm going to go ahead and plant 21 seeds, just one in each pocket. Whereas the green stalk over there, I put 3 in each pocket. So I'll come back and let you see. Okay, so I topped off each pocket with some of that garden soil. And now I'm going to just put one of these dragon tongue seeds in each pocket, just one. And we'll see how it goes because I have another one just like this. It came in 2 and they were not cheap. I'll tell you how much in a minute. Well, I decided to put one bean in each of the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiers. And on the very top, I decided to go ahead and put some flowers on top. So I have 4 flowers. I have 4 begonias in here that needs to be planted. And I have a few more over there on the water barrel. So if these come up and everything works well, I will plant another one just like this with a few flowers on top and some dragon's tongue seeds at the bottom. Okay, let's see. We'll see. Otherwise, I think I paid for 2 of these. I think I paid like $70 something. 2 of these little Amazon things, about $70 something. Could have been a little bit more at the time. And I'm trying to figure out, make sure I have a use for them because I think they're a little bit cheaper now. So I have these. I have that gray stack over there in front of the greenhouse with nothing in them. And I have these two like this. And another stack of 7 is sitting with nothing in it. So these were a bit pricey, but then these were too. Those clay terracotta looking ones. So if I'm successful with these beans here, before the season, well, the terracotta one, I can grow carrots in. I can just move it to a rotating base, which I did buy one, you know, for that. And then I will plant more carrots. But as far as these ones that came from this, you know, made like this, so far, guys, I'm telling you, don't waste your money. Don't do it. Don't. Because it seemed like a discount, but you'll just end up, you know, pushing it over to the side somewhere and not using it. Because either it's going to fall over or what you're planting here dies. So let's try these. They should be up. The soil is wet and it's 90 degrees out here, 100 degrees. So these things should be up in about 2 days, and then we'll see how they grow after that. And I have another stack of 7. I may do those tomorrow so we can compare them. So that's a half a pack of this dragon's tongue right here. So I may do the rest of this pack tomorrow. I have not planted either one of these tomatoes yet. I'm really curious to see how they're going to grow. I just need to I do have another trellis for them. This trellis is surrounded by corn. The corn is almost ready. So I'm thinking that I'll put one, this trellis is 2 feet. So I'm thinking I may put 2 on 1 foot and 2 on the other side. But I want to put something over them so that I don't know it's there when I go to pull the corn up, and I won't kill it. So in another day or two, or I could just start it somewhere else and transplant, because you guys know that tomatoes transplant very well. But as you can see, if you look all around, I have tomatoes growing everywhere, and so does my cousins, more than one cousin, and so does my sister, and we share. So maybe I'll talk to them and see if they want me to start something else. But I am going to start some more of those beans tomorrow. In a 7-tier thing like that. If I decide to do it today, I'll come back on, and let me see what my next project is before I go in. Okay, guys. So I decided to go get the other 7 tiers and to go ahead and plant them up. And so I'm going to, like I said, put 1 dragon's tongue bean in each of the 3 pockets for each tier, except for the top. On the top, I did 2 begonias, and this one happened to be growing 1 strawberry plant over here in the corner, just like that one. So I'm going to leave that in there and put 1 more plant beside it. I don't know if I'm going to stack them today. I may leave them up on the table for the rain, and then come out and stack them tomorrow for my next project. I'll show you all when I'm done. This is the bean, 1 in each pocket. Okay, since I have so many left over, and this is an experiment with these pockets, I did 1 in each of these. I'm going to try 2 in these, and of course I have 3 in the green stalk, and we'll see. We'll check the performance for all of them when they're ready. All right, so I'm going to add 1 more to each pocket of these. Just 1 in here, and then 3 in the green stalk. Hey, there it is, all potted up. So I'm going to leave this on the deck. I'm going to go in the house and make some notations in my journal so that I'll know. Maybe I'll say the pink begonias have the 2 pockets, and the red begonias have the one seed per pocket. And I'll see what happens. I'm not looking forward to anything spectacular, but we'll see. I have 5 more of those Amazon towers here. The same kind of design, only a different color. This is a darker gray. So I think in this darker gray one, I will do something else, and I'll put spinners on the bottom, sort of like that one, like that clear one down there. I have 1 more of those. I'm going to put that on the bottom of this one so that I will be able to rotate. When I rotate the green stalks, I'll try to remember to rotate these also to check their progress. But I won't put beans in here. I may put like summer tolerant lettuce, you know, those little baby lettuce or something like that. So I won't have too many beans. I have lots of beans. I even have some growing over there on the side of the house, and I have some growing up in front of the house, both up trellises. And so I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to leave those jalapenos on there. I like jalapenos. I like them raw. I like them pickled. I like them as a marinade. So I want to make sure I do well by those. And I might try to start some more. It might be too late, but I might try anyway. And then when it gets cold or too cold for them out here, maybe I'll move them inside of here, because I can probably grow them until November in my zone if I take them in there. And then on this this terracotta colored tower, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I planted these carrots back in early spring, and let's see. Oh, okay. They don't look so bad because they're short. They're supposed to be short carrots like this. So these may be just about ready. Well, almost ready, because they're only supposed to be a few inches tall. So I might reseed these carrots in. I have lots and lots of carrots. Greenstalk sends me free carrots, and so does Baker Creek. I have lots of free carrots from both of those companies. Oh, that's not bad. So they're supposed to be like a yellowish color. So I may go ahead and redo these. And then I have to remember, you see how the ones that were towards the back, they didn't get the same amount of sunlight. You see they're not as big as the other ones. I'm going to put them in here with my little harvest for today. Okay, so I'm going to pick the rest of these carrots out of here. I'm going to write myself a note to bring out more carrots to reseed and to put this this thing on a turning base. Move it to like the concrete over there or something. Or I have concrete back there. I forgot, on the new deck that we're almost done with. And then I can yeah, not bad. Then I can reseed this, because you know they prefer the cooler weather anyway, and by the time they start to grow, they'll be ready. And then the ones in the back can get some sun. They'll be a little bit bigger. Okay, so note to self: mini carrots, base, stack that up. Oh, I have a lot more to do. That's if it's not raining. If it's raining tomorrow, I won't be out. I'll try to do it in between the rains. And we'll see how it goes. Now this one right here is on a turner, a base, but it needs to go on concrete. This one came from the dollar store. Came from the everything's $1. It was $1 the time I brought them. I think down there $1.25. But it doesn't turn right here because it needs to be on a concrete pad. Now if I put a concrete pad underneath of this, I will be able to turn it. So maybe I'll make a note: buy a concrete pad or find somewhere to put it, and that goes for all of them. Okay guys, if you have any suggestions or comments on anything, I'll be more than happy to hear it. And I want to give you a bit of advice, and this is from one of my people that I subscribe to, who recently subscribed to me back. It's my pleasure. He said, when you're out gardening, try to create memories with your family and your friends. I do it mostly as a hobby. I used to do this as a hobby and grow tons and tons and tons of stuff and then give it away. Way more than what you see now. But I think I enjoy it better at this level. And I enjoy doing it with my husband. He's not out here today though. So you guys have a great night. Any questions or comments? Thank you. I'm trying to figure out the name of that subscriber who my mind is completely blank now, but I'm going to, when I get in the house, I'm going to add them into the description box so that you can know who it is. Actually, I just went back and looked at my subscribers. It's Sphinx for Integrity. I had tagged him in, is giving him some of the credit for the idea about the deck back there, and he was nice enough to write me back, and he was like, you know, create memories, dude, create things with your family. If you guys take a look at his page, he created a fabulous concrete deck with his wife, so me and my husband tried to copy him. And I'm sure if you ask him any questions about his project, he'll probably answer you. He's a very nice guy, very nice family. If I can answer anything about anything that I know, I would definitely answer, and I would take advice from you. And you guys have a great night.